Hi everybody, my name is Leesa Hanna. I am an author and artist. I've been invited today by Anne Ewing at Kinder Books to read from my book, The Big Adventures of Little O, a song for the salmon. So thank you, Anne, for inviting me. I am an author and artist. I live in Port Moody, British Columbia, which is an amazing community just off of Indian Arm. We are surrounded here by beautiful old growth forests and amazing ocean fronts and marshes. There's all kinds of amazing creatures that live around here that I draw inspiration from with my art as well as my writing. And you can find many of those creatures in my book. There's otters and herons and even bears. So I'm excited to get reading my book, and let's get going. Chapter 1, The Orcas. I'm hungry, Mama. Shh, pay attention, little O, or you will stay hungry. Feel the energy around you. Let yourself be guided. But look at all the bubbles, Mama. It tickles. Tiny pops of air burst by the thousands upon the young orca. He chases them, giddy with delight. Little O surfaces. Sunlight glints off an unusual marking on his back. It's as white as snow and in the shape of a heart. The orca pod is determined. They circle a large school of fish, moving faster and faster with each swish of their tails. But for Little O, following the tickling bubbles is more important. He giggles and snaps his jaws until they disappear. The orcas speed past in a blur. Uh-oh, I gotta get in there, cries Little O. He wiggles his tail, fumbling to sneak in. Excuse me, pardon me, he mumbles. Streaks of black and white whiz by, creating a moving cage of bubbles that traps the fish. Suddenly, the pod stops circling and slaps their tails toward the crowd of herring. Water blasts forward, tossing the fish to and fro. They're stunned and fall into a daze from their silvery mass. The ravenous pod races toward the spellbound fish and gobbles them up. Now, Little O, go now, shouts Mama Whale. I'm trying. Little O struggles to find an opening into the frenzy, but is knocked and spun about. A short while later, Mama Whale finds a grumpy Little O waiting on the outskirts of all the commotion. How'd you do? She asks, burping. I got nothing, says Little O. There were so many, and then they were just gone. Mama Whale widens her jaw, revealing a mouthful of small fish. She lets go and pushes them toward Little O. Eat. You'll have better luck next time. The fish begin to sink. No, Mama, not again. You need to eat too. I have eaten. Now go get 'em. Little O swims as fast as he can and catches the fish, bringing them back to his mama. Thank you, he pushes the fish toward her, but these are yours. I can catch my own fish. Okay, she says, gobbling the fish down in one gulp. Good, says Little O. He stares into the dark, endless sea and wonders when the fish will come. And there's all the orcas trying to catch as many fish as they can. They're knocking a couple of little crabs here around. Chapter 2, The Plan. And there's the pod all at the top of the water, just waiting to figure out what Mama has planned. Little O surfaces with the pod and breathes in the chilled morning air. Cool water runs off his silky skin. Squeals and grumbles for more fish echo all around him, and Little O realizes he's not the only one who's still hungry. His mama looks around at the pod. Little O can feel her worry. It'll be okay, he says. There will be more fish, right? Yes, Little O, says Mama Whale, but she doesn't seem so sure. The salmon are coming, Mama, and when they do, I will be sure to catch my fill and some for the little ones too. The ocean is changing, Little O. We need a new strategy. Okay, Mama, let's make a plan. I'm eager to get where the salmon spawn. We'll find more than enough food to fill everyone there, says Mama Whale. She tickles Little O's belly with her fin. You gather the smallest members of the pod. I have something I want to share with everyone. Okay, Mama, I'll be right back. Little O swims back toward the chatter of his pod with 2 young orcas at his side, enrapturing them with his words. And then the bubbles were so thick, like a wall of shimmering stars, and boom! We took them by surprise and knocked those fish right out. We all just grabbed as many as we wanted. The wide-eyed orcas giggle. As Little O gets closer to the gathering orcas, he catches his mama's look and grins. He shushes his wee cousins, and the ocean goes quiet. And there's Little O with his 2 cousins. Mama Whale swims to the center of the pod. My family, she says. Our clan has traveled for countless years, and together we have seen many changes to the sea. Our usual hunting grounds have not received the gift of the salmon we have come to expect. Things are not the same as they once were. We must remember where our life's breath lives, in the moment. Little O listens keenly to his mama. He looks back on the many faces of his orca clan. They too wait for the wisdom of her words to transform their doubt and hunger into purpose and fulfillment. We are orcas, strong and skilled and capable, says Mama Whale. Your hunger may feel like a curse, but to stray from what is expected is a gift from our universe. There is great possibility in the unknown. Facing this challenge will only make us stronger. The orcas squeal in support of Mama Whale's vision. We will split up. Mamas, take your children. Papas and uncles, split into groups of 2. We will go in different directions, and we will use every skill we know to find the salmon. Mama Whale pauses while the pod vibrates with energy. She goes on. Be aware of our enemies. They will do anything to weaken our pod. Stick with your buddies and be safe. You will all thrive with the quest you are about to face. This is who we are. Have faith and travel swiftly. The orcas whistle and squeal, and Mama says, remember our song. It will bring us back together when the time is right. Mama, says Little O, you said we have more strength when we hunt together. Yes, Little O, but right now this is not working for us. Oh, Little O ponders, I guess. We have to do something different, says Mama Whale. This is what we know right now. Okay, got it, says Little O. Then let's go. I'm starving. Give me a moment. Mama Whale speaks patiently to the orcas while Little O grows anxious. One by one, his family swims off in every direction and disappears into the big, black sea. And there they all go. And the next chapter is called I've Got One. So that sounds hopeful. Thank you so much for tuning in and being with me to read this. And if you would like to find out anything more about my book, The Big Adventures of Little O, you can visit my website, which is leesahanna.com. Or you can follow my Instagram, which is Big Adventures of Little O. Thank you so much.